Well, some of the biggest names in basketball were in Norfolk this past weekend for the annual Coaches vs. Cancer Gala put on by former Old Dominion head basketball coach Jeff Jones. National championship winning coaches were there to lend their support. Guys like Roy Williams, Gary Williams, and Jim Boeheim. Also on hand, the former longtime head coach at St. Joe's, Phil Martelli, who has had some big moments against Old Dominion. Here's part of our conversation. Well, joined now by the longtime head coach at St. Joe's, Phil Martelli.
Thank you.
Coach Martelli at the Coaches vs. Cancer annual gala event, asked to be here by Jeff Jones. Why was it important for you to be here tonight?
Well, first, Jeff Jones. Like, if you have a Mount Rushmore of people that you admire, Jeff Jones is on my Mount Rushmore because of the person that he is. Forget the coach. We all know the battles that he's had with his health, but he's always stayed there for the game and for the profession. So this was an easy yes.
When it comes to this fraternity, I mean, in this room tonight, just the wins, the stories, like how does this all land for you when you're going to be around some of these coaches tonight?
When I looked at the list and I went, okay, national champ, two-time national champ, Hall of Fame. I looked in the mirror and said, you know what? They probably want my wife, who was on 3 national championship teams when she was in college.
Right.
I'm like, they probably sent the invitation to the wrong person.
I was said I had to bring this up. Jameer Nelson, I was told there was a half-court buzzer beater shot in Norfolk. I don't know what year it was, but what was your recollection of that?
It was December of 2003. We were playing really well and honestly smoking Old Dominion in this building in the first half. In the second half, they had 22 offensive rebounds. We were winning by a point under a minute, and Delonte West, who was our other All-American, was dribbling the ball out and got confused by the big clock and the shot clock. He threw the ball to Jameer Nelson, and literally the only player that I've seen make that shot consistently was Steph Curry now. So you can imagine what that was like 23, 24 years ago. Yeah. He made a half-court shot, put us up 4, and we ended up winning.
I'd be remiss if I didn't ask about your son, Phil Martelli Jr., of course, now leading the VCU Rams in Richmond. I mean, what was it like when he got that call and you knew he was going to take over at VCU?
To know that a VCU, truly a blue blood program, would call and would pay attention to what he did at Bryant and how he did it, not just the results, but how he did it. And now to have him here at VCU I get chills. Coming up throughout the week, we're going to roll out more interviews from the Coaches vs. Cancer event. Tomorrow night, you'll see my conversation with women's basketball legend, ODU legend, Nancy Lieberman. We'll be right back.